The colours of your brand, the layout of your office, the technology you use, the industry you're in, the people in your human resources. What is culture? How can we keep it as simple as possible, but tell you everything you need to know to have a conversation about it with someone? Hello, my name is Jake. Welcome back to the Culture Business YouTube channel, more than just management consulting. Today, we're going to be talking about what is a business culture, and more importantly, how can we keep it as simple as possible, but tell you everything you need to know to have a conversation about it with someone. Firstly, we need to identify what is culture. Notice that I said not what is a culture, because those two are very different, and we're going to be talking about that in a second. But what is culture is the representation of human intellectual achievement brought into the physical world. And you might be thinking straight away, technology, science, as many of you will be, and quite correctly, that is a big part of culture. But that hasn't always been the case. And it's only now in recent history that science and technology have taken up a big part of what we've been thinking about. So let's go into this a little bit more. Before the recent history, more widely, the definition of human intellectual achievement included the humanities and the arts and everything that you would associate around a more creative process. And it's only recently that science has begun to take up, not replace, but take up a huge part of what culture means to everyone. Mix this in with the definition of a culture, I told you we'd come back to it, which is a collection of people, ideas, beliefs and customs. And you can see that there's kind of a symbiotic relationship between the two. Those more physical rules and restrictions and the hard elements of a culture and laws and things like that, they are affected by science, the arts and humanities, and vice versa. Knowing this, we can put it into a business scenario where you have a written employment contract. It is affected by what we call a social contract. This is what isn't written down, but you do it because of the collective people, behaviours, ideas, and constructs in that respect. And these in turn stem from the softer side of the business, which you can see represents the arts, the humanities, and the softer sciences. The colours of your brand, the layout of your office, the technology you use, the industry you're in, the people in your human resources all affect these social contracts. And in turn, these social contracts affect the physically written rules that your employees or as an employee you have to abide by. And vice versa, the written rules affect these layouts, the people that do get employed, the technology you use. There is a symbiotic relationship between the two. To summarize in the most basic way possible, when you're trying to figure out what the culture of a business is, look at the social contracts because they are key. You might be contracted to work 40 hours a week, but the culture could dictate otherwise. This is affected by the people, the behaviours, the customs and the ideas, and then can be affected by you. If you like this video, then go below and like this video. And if you want to talk about this some more, then comment below and I will make a more comprehensive video on this because this is the sort of stuff that I really love. And above all else, make sure to share and subscribe to this YouTube channel so I can see you in the next video.